Yes, yes, I'm coming. I'm coming. Just wait a second. I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. Are you? Are you fucking kidding me? It's you. It's really you. Oh, oh, okay. A hug. No, no, no. Hugs are great. I'm just Jesus. I never thought I'd see you again ever. Especially not here. Look at you. You almost didn't change. Well, I mean, you don't look like a teenager anymore, but you didn't age that much. Lucky you. But come in, come in. Of course, I'm sure. What are you talking about? You didn't just come here to hug me at the door, I hope. Well, good. Come on in then. Here, let me take your coat. And make yourself at home. I know, the place didn't change one bit, right? Feels like a time capsule. We're back in the 2000s. High school years. Peak of my goth phase. That never passed. Makes me feel so old. Oh, you don't need to take your shoes off. I'll have to clean the whole place anyway before I leave, so... I know. If my grandma was here with us, she would have killed me. But she's not. So, let's go crazy. By the way, how did you know I was here? Oh, your parents told you. Right. Yes, I went to see them as soon as I arrived. You know, just to say hi. I mean, I've spent so much time at your place back then. They were like second family. And it was really nice to see them again. Your mom is still so sweet. She offered me a slice of pie as soon as she recognized me. Your dad, grumpy as ever. But he said hi, so I guess he never truly hated me. Oh, please. I saw the way he looked at me back then. This girl, all dressed in black with platform shoes, spikes on her jewelry, and so much makeup, she looked like a panda. I never knew if he tolerated me because we were best friends or if he genuinely liked me. But you know what? Let's not stand in the hallway. That's not the best place to talk. Would you like to have a drink? I mean, you're here, so might as well remember old times and catch up. What do you think? Brilliant. Come with me. And here's the kitchen, where so many things happened. Like us trying to bake for school assignment. Didn't go well, if I recall correctly. Yeah, we almost burned the house down. And you're right. Grandma used to spend all her time here. Still remember how she cooked. Her meals were so delicious, always, and so comforting. I wish I'd watch her more often and take some notes too. Yeah, no, I'm a very bad cook. But tell me, can you drink alcohol? What? I'm speaking weird. Do I? Nah. So, alcohol, or are you sticking to alcohol it is then? Beer or something stronger? Ah, I like where this is going. I did buy a few beers on my way here, but I think my grandpa had a stash of something more fun somewhere. Let's see. Oh, so you do remember. He always had a drink in hand. Not sure he ever drank its content though. So we would imagine what it could be. Exactly. A magic potion or some kind of ancient mead. Blood. You sure we thought about that back then? Me? I mean, yeah, goth kid. Always seeing blood and stuff everywhere to make it cooler, am I right? Aha! What do we have here? The cupboard of wonders. Let's see. Bourbon, scotch, vodka, whiskey, some blue weird liquid. Vodka, sure. Something with it. I think there's some orange juice in the fridge. Pure, all right. I'll have a glass of whiskey too, you know, spice things up a little. And here you are. Let's go sit in the living room. We'll be more comfortable than standing here, all awkward. That's where the music's coming from. Yeah. Actually, you're joking, but I'm still very much into metal and goth stuff. I know, shocking, right? Here, take a seat. Feels nice to rest. I've been at this since this morning. Sorting out stuff and cleaning, yeah. Actually, I've inherited the place. I know. Look at me, being an adult and owning a house. Not sure what teenage goth me would have thought about it though. Probably imagined turning it into a Victorian house. With black walls, of course. Skeletons everywhere, bats flying around, spiders, a summoning room, because, you know, when I'm bored and I just want to talk to Satan. Jokes aside, I don't really know what to do with this place. I'm not sure if I want to keep it, no. Why? I mean, I have an apartment in the city already. I work there. So, owning a house in the suburbs, it's nice and all, but it also means more expenses. Plus, I don't know when I'll have the time to come here. I could rent it, but that's my grandparents' house. So I'm not really sold on the idea of having strangers living here. I'll have to think about it. What do I do? Right, you know that I was supposed to be a professor at the university. I mean, I still could go back there, but things changed in my life a few years ago, and now I just work at a venue. For live shows, yeah, I help with lineups. Metal, of course. But it's a lot of fun. I get to meet a lot of very interesting people, musicians, and I've always wanted to be in a band. So I guess it's not the same, but it's pretty close, right? The music. Here, you mean? Yeah, actually, I completely forgot, but I've kept a stock of records here. So since I arrived, I've just been listening to them on repeat. Which ones? So you have some Black Sabbath, Typo Negative, Hawkwind, Sisters of Mercy. I found a whole box. So, between a few sorting sessions, I just start dancing and jumping around. You can't imagine me doing that. Really? You know what? Let's dance later tonight. What do you say? Just to remember high school times and all the parties we went to. Perfect. Can't wait. You better show me your best moves then. um, how's the vodka? All right, nice. The whiskey isn't bad, I think. But tell me, what are you doing here? You moved after graduation, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. You went abroad at some point too. Actually, I think the last time we've met was just before you went away. I don't remember where it was though. Canada, that's it. And you haven't changed a bit since then. Still really cute. Alcohol talking. Hey, I haven't even finished my first glass yet. Have more faith in me, please. So, you here to visit your parents? And how long are you staying? 3 days, I see. How is it living back with them, even for such a short period of time? It reminds you of high school. I can imagine. Actually, this whole place is a trip down memory lane. Not just the house, the street too. I even drove by the school on my way here. It changed quite a lot, but our meeting spot is still there. Behind the brick wall, yes. The place where all the old kids would go for a smoke, or just, complain about the world and how nobody understood us. Yeah, no. I cringe too sometimes when I think about it. Just how seriously I would take everything. I pretended to be this goth vampire person, hated sitting under the sun, would write horrible poems during class, and of course, I would post them on my blog for everybody to see. You remember? God, what a time it was. But I miss it sometimes. No, not the blog. Actually, I wonder if it's still there on the internet. We should try and find out later. No, I'm talking about that time. We were so carefree, just doing stuff without second guessing ourselves. Like, I would write constantly, showing it to everybody, and now just writing one paragraph is a nightmare. Being a teenager sucks, but I think most of us regret that time when we're adults. Do you feel the same? What's one thing you miss the most then? Jesus. No, I'm all right. Christ. I haven't forgotten about that, no, but warn me before talking about it. Why? Because that... I don't know. Yes, I'm blushing. Haha, very funny. So, you saying that what you missed the most is that time when we kissed? I remember it, yes. And I think about it sometimes, actually. Even today, yeah. That was during the last year of high school, at Lisa's party, right? I remember sneaking out that night to go there. It was just before the exam, so Grandma was super happy with the idea of me spending the night doing God knows what with God knows who. Yeah, I climbed down my bedroom window, fell right on the rosebush. Yeah, that's why I was all bruised when I arrived. Wait, you remember that? Yeah, you got all worried when I arrived at her place. You almost drove me to the hospital. It was just a few phone scratches. But that was cute. No, I'm not blushing again. Just stop looking at my face. Here, that way you won't say anything. Yes, I will keep my hand on your eyes the whole evening. Unless you promise you will stop teasing me for blushing. I know, I'm not a teenager anymore. But, I mean, remembering that it does things. No, nothing. Just, so, Lisa's party. Yep, I'm changing the subject, or at least trying to redirect it. To be honest, the whole party is quite fuzzy in my mind. I just remember super loud music, everybody drinking, smoking, dancing, and then they locked us up in the closet. What do I remember? I remember that we were drunk, but at the same time, super aware of what was happening. At least, I was. What else? Hey, don't rush me. Oh, yeah. Black number 1 from Typo Negative was playing in the background. Super sexy and romantic, if you ask me. And the closet was so small. We were squeezed in there. Of course, I was blushing back then too. What do you think? Actually, it's in that moment that I realized that I've always wanted this to happen, but I guess I never got the courage to tell you before, or I was just too scared for our friendship to end if it wasn't mutual. Kissing you, yes. Do I still want that today? It depends. Do you want this to happen? No, I'm not deflecting the question. I really want to know. You know what? Since you won't tell me, let's dance, as we said we would. Yes, I was serious, and even more so now. Let's try to recreate that night and see where it goes, since none of us want to answer first. Come on, don't be shy. Yeah, let's go. Wow, you really improved since the high school. Me, you know, I've always been a dancer. What, do you want to make me spin? All right, let's try. Yeah. And what do you think you're doing now? Wait, I don't think this is... Jesus Christ. You're right. Next time, warn me when you decide to just slam and fall onto me, okay? No, I'm all good. Don't worry. How about you? I am a good cushion. I'm not sure how I should take that. A compliment. All right, I will, but just because it's you. And also because I don't really mind you falling on me. Ah, for fuck's sake, why am I behaving like a bloody teenager? Oh, that's so cringe. But I'm an adult. I should be like, no big deal, just enjoy the situation. But no. My face decided to go into fire mode, and my brain is just doing roller coasters. I'm alright, yes. Can you just... Yeah, your elbow is right in my ribcage, and I just shift a little bit so I can't breathe. Not that you're too heavy, but... Perfect. My heart is beating so fast. You can feel it, don't you? I bet you can. It's probably louder than the music. Never thought in a million years that we'd find ourselves in this situation. Ever. Yeah, me lying on the carpet in my grandparents' living room. You on top of me. So close. Really feels like we're back in high school. I'm glad you came to see me tonight. I've missed you, you know? No, I did. I really did. You never left my mind all those years. I still have pictures of us at my place. And every time I look at them, it makes me feel happy. It brings me a lot of joy. I know I'm cheesy. Deal with it. You know you can just move and walk away if it's too much. You don't want to. Then stay. Don't move. Why didn't we reach out for each other sooner? I guess life always comes in the way, and the rare times we try to be in touch again, it never really worked out. But right now, feels like the universe giving us some slack, so we might as well enjoy the moment. Sorry, what? What happened to me? I don't understand. I've changed. I guess that's normal, isn't it? It's been, what, more than a decade now since we... Something else? What do you mean? Oh. So you're finally feeling it. Took you long enough? I know you can feel it. There's something peculiar about me. Something new that's not quite right. That plays with your senses, tickles your instinct. And you can't really put your finger on it, can you? What's happening? I've changed a lot since we last saw each other. Literally changed. And you're feeling it. But I could say the same about you. How so? What? You thought I wouldn't notice? We used to be best friends for so many years, remember? So even though it's been a while, I think I still know you a little, and I can tell, without a shadow of a doubt, that you've changed more than you let on. How? Well, you are so pale. Your skin is so cold. You couldn't come inside the house unless I invited you. You smell of iron. You haven't aged one bit since the last time I saw you. Not a scar, not a freckle. You can see and hear my heartbeat without even touching me. And I know when I see one of you. So, say, before we go any further, before I kiss you, because that's the answer to your question. Yes, I want to kiss you. I really want to. Wanted to since I saw you at the door, in fact. But before that, I need you to answer this question for me. When were you going to tell me that you're a vampire now?